Hi everyone, Alistair here. An oxymoron is a figure of speech in which two words with contradictory meanings are placed side by side. In simpler language, two words that have or seem to have opposite meanings. Whatever your level in English, or whether you're a native speaker of English or a non-native speaker, oxymorons are excellent. They add great variety and spice to both your speaking and writing, and of course your listening, so that you're able to understand people when they use oxymorons. Writers and poets have used oxymorons for centuries to explain life's inconsistencies. And in your speaking, using oxymorons can add wit, humour, irony, and sarcasm. Here's 5 of my favourite. Do you know any other oxymorons? Number 1, civil war. Civil war. If someone is civil, they are polite and formal, if not exactly friendly. War, the opposite of peace, involves 2 or more countries or groups fighting about something, and it is definitely not polite. Bring the 2 words together and we have civil war, a war between groups of people living in the same country. For example, the American Civil War took place between 1861 and 1865. The English Civil War between 1642 and 1651. Or the Russian Civil War, 1917 to 1921. Number 2, crash landing. Crash landing. The verb crash is defined as having an accident involving one or more vehicles. This could be a car, bus, train, airplane, or other modes of transport. Landing is used to mean when an airplane arrives safely on the ground, reaching land, and this usually happens in a designated runway in an airport. However, putting them together, a crash landing is when an airplane lands unexpectedly due to an emergency, and usually this does not happen in a runway. Number 3, small crowd. Small crowd. At first glance, this doesn't appear to make any sense. Small is the opposite of large, and crowd describes a large group of people. Weird. When combined, small crowd does mean a crowd of people, however not large enough to be called a crowd or a large crowd. Small crowd. Number 4, icy hot. Icy is an adjective meaning either covered in ice or extremely cold. And hot is the opposite of cold, so how does that even work? I guess icy hot means extremely hot. Number 5, one-man band. One-man band. The meaning of one man is clear. A band is by definition a group of musicians, in other words, more than one, who play music together. Combined, a one-man band is a musician who plays alone, often outside with many instruments at the same time. In business English, this oxymoron is used figuratively to describe a company or an organisation where one person makes all the decisions and does all the work, called a one-man band. This is a classic oxymoron and probably the best example to use to explain the concept to someone for the first time. Hey guys, that was my lesson on oxymorons for the English learning app Cambly. If you want 10 free minutes to speak to a native English teacher anywhere in the world, then use the link on screen now when you sign up. I'll also put it below in the description. Have fun speaking and learning English, and check out my Cambly Tutor introduction video right over here. If you got value from this video, drop me one of these. I would love that. And remember to comment any oxymorons you know below.